Hey YouTube, how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Cryorig C7 CPU cooler. Now basically this is a CPU cooler, which if you don't know what that is, it's what you put on your CPU, which goes in your motherboard, and it keeps your CPU cool. And every computer has to have one, whether it be a big huge tower or just a compact one like this. You always need to have a CPU cooler, otherwise your CPU will overheat and it will literally burn itself out if you don't have something cooling it. Even something as simple as this is an important part inside the computer, because your computer can't run without it. It'll run really slow and then your CPU will die and then you'll have no computer. Well, you'll still have the computer, but you'll need to get a new CPU, so get a CPU cooler. The reason I got this one was because I wanted a CPU cooler that wasn't a big huge tower. I'm not really a big fan of the huge towers, and that cools better than a stock cooler. I'm cooling my Intel i7 6700K with this cooler, and it keeps it nice and cool. It is a very nice cooler, and it uses a cornerless design, which allows the fans to intake more air and overall make your PC cooler. And it is actually really nice quality considering it's only 30 bucks, and it would work very, very well in a build where you have limited space. So if you have like a mini ITX or a micro ATX board and you have it in a really small form factor case, then this would be the CPU cooler for you. Plus it matches my color scheme, which is a really great plus, and it overall ties together the look of my PC. The backplate I showed you before has an Intel side and an AMD side, and basically if you're using an Intel chipset, you have the Intel side facing you when you install it, and if you have an AMD chipset, you have the AMD side facing you. And basically once you install this, it doesn't take up too much space, so you shouldn't have any RAM clearance issues. But you need a 4-pin header on your motherboard, which every motherboard should have, because every motherboard needs a CPU cooler to cool your CPU. It uses these weird hex nut screws, but don't worry, there's a screwdriver included. And it has those white standoffs there. Those are for if you're using a micro or a mini ITX board. I couldn't use them for mine. It wouldn't actually work. I don't only use it if your board needs it. You'll know if your board needs it because it'll stick out too far. It comes with their own thermal paste brand, CP7 paste. It's just regular paste and it's non-conductive, so don't worry about getting it on electronic parts of your board. It won't short it out. But you just apply a little P to the CPU, like a little pea-sized drop of thermal paste, then you install the CPU and you're good to go. This is a pretty short review, guys. It's not much to see. It's just a CPU cooler, but it is nonetheless a very important part of your PC, and you do need a CPU cooler, and I highly recommend this CPU cooler. Keeps my CPU very, very cool, actually around between 30 and 40 degrees Celsius. So it keeps it nice and cool and keeps your PC running really, really well. So if you have a low budget or if you have a small case, then I highly recommend this CPU cooler. You will not be disappointed, and they have a 3-year warranty, and with that registration card I showed you, they extend it to 6 years. So that's about it, guys. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will make more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.